Hi. I just wanted to do a small video, just real authentic, not a lot of whiz bang, zipping in and out edits, to explain what this channel is about. This channel is called the Upload Experiment because it's kind of an upload experiment. And the way it's going to work is this is like the grandfather. This is the grandfather of all the channels. I have about 25 other channels. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be testing various things. I'm going to be testing thumbnails. I'm going to be testing titles. Do titles matter? I'm going to be testing, does the name of your channel matter? I'm going to be testing different niches. And if I get something that is successful in a niche, can I have another channel that is named something stupid like 2895BCHJ, and it performed just as well? Or will that be the kind of like a killing factor? I'm going to be investigating all of the greats, and I'm going to figure out what makes them tick. I'm going to be looking at Asmongold. I'm going to be looking at that chapter. I'm going to be looking at some that you don't even think are, like, you will not have even heard of. But when it comes to Asmongold, what really intrigues me is he just gets on and he just does whatever he wants. He just get on there and talk about a commercial he saw. And so it's kind of like, what is it about him? I think I know. However, there's only one way to find out, right? But I mean, he's been doing this for like 15 years. So, I mean, that does play a major part. But is there some kind of formula that he utilizes? And I think what it is authenticity. That's what I think. Whatever you think it is, whatever it is that you think brings in viewers, leave it in the comments below. I think it's authenticity, but there are like channels out there that are just, I see them and I just go, I don't get it. Somebody out there's got to be watching it, though, because it's got 4.8 million views. And all this dude's doing is opening up Pokemon cards. Or, wow, here's one with 2.7 million views, and it's been up for a week, and they're opening toys. And so I need to understand this. Because there's something I don't understand. And it might just be the world. To be honest, it might be the world that I don't understand. So I'm going to test all these things. I'm going to test doing different niches. And what this channel, the one that you're watching right now, this channel is going to essentially be the consolidation of all of that information. I'm going to test out niches I want. I'm going to test out niches I don't want. Sometimes some niches that I want are not going to be successful. Sometimes niches that I don't want are going to be successful. And if that's the case, I will tell you exactly how I did it so that you can go make that channel yourself and you can get 45,000 views in one day and 10,000 subs because you opened up toys or whatever it might be. I don't even know. So I've created this, here we go. So this is the blueprint for domination. Essentially, here's how it works. We have the Upload Experiment. That's this channel. Then we have the bi-directional link between the Upload Experiment and throwaway channels. Throwaway channels are called TA channels. I'm still coming up with ideas here. If you have an idea, put it down in the comments below. Tell me what you're curious about. So this is like this is the mother of all the content, or of all the channels that I have. The pink ones, these will be sacrificed to the content god, most likely, unless there's something that I hit on that I'm like, wow, I actually really like making videos like that. because I'm gonna do videos. I'm gonna mimic some of these, decoy voice. I'm gonna mimic some of these people. I'm gonna talk like they talk. I'm gonna act like they. I'm gonna be in front of the green screen, and I'm going to make it literally be like this is exactly their channel. Let me see if I can get some views. Let me see if it works. But yeah, like, you know how some people, they talk like this, and that's how they talk, and that's all they do. And it's like, for me, that's not normal. And so maybe there's something there. And so maybe if I do one over history, and I'm like, back in 1776, and like, I just talking all monotone, and maybe people are like, whoa, this is sweet. And I'll be like, okay, well, if that's what you want. I mean, essentially the viewers are the customers, man. So like, I can't really judge what is good or bad because our perceptions are all different. My thought on what might be stupid, somebody might look at some grown man opening a toy car and then playing with it, and they're like, subscribe, duh. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't get it, but I don't have to get it. That's the whole point. But the whole thing is to take a huge marble slab and chip away at it until I have my my statue David. So that's what I'm doing. So all this stuff, I have it linked together. So upload experiment, boom. This data, this is going to be used, this information and this data, the knowledge that I gain is going to be used on this channel to better this channel, to better the outreach and the views. And then this information is going to be used for my real growth channel. So this is just a channel that I want to do. I don't really care about the views, but I just want to do it myself. Like, I want to test all kinds of things. I want to test what happens if you just upload a video of you just talking about whatever for 5 minutes every single day. Will that succeed? Can you be a variety streamer just right out the gate? Will people care? What if you took multiple subjects? Because I'm interested in woodworking, working on cars, working on motorcycles, riding motorcycles, skydiving, music, guitar playing, music production. I mean, like flamethrowers. So what if you took one of those things and I totally forgot where the hell I was going with that. Totally botched that. But can you just upload a video? Variety streaming. So like, could I be like, I want to make a video on chainsaws today. How to chop wood with a chainsaw. Like, what happens if I just do something simple like that every day? Just like, here's how you start a chainsaw. That's one video for that day. And then another one is like completely different. Here's how to tune a guitar. Here's how to string a guitar. I'm just looking around in the studios so that I can try to find something to, here's how to paint a wall green. Here's how to not get your ass kicked in the schoolyard. Ha! Here's how to throw a punch without breaking your wrist. That actually might be a good one. Here, I'm going to do one solid. You got to keep your wrist straight. You go like that, big mistake. I don't endorse anybody punching anybody, though. So I just run away. Especially if that's a tip for you. You should run away. Because that should be a tip. If that's a tip, you should be running. But this is essentially, so I'm coming up with a basic strategy, and we are doing this in flight. So it's not going to be perfect. I might get on here and I might talk about some stuff. I might talk about music production. I might talk about, I don't know, I might test things on here. I don't know what we're going to do. This is a freaking experiment, people. You're coming along for the ride because I'm not stopping. And the thing is, I am always going to be looking to improve. And see, you got all these fools. They just keep doing the same damn shit every day. And they're not seeing any improvement. And they're like, I don't know what it is. I keep doing the same shit and I'm not gaining any more subscribers. And it's like, well, that's because you're doing the same shit. So I will always be testing, always be looking, always be analyzing. I want to analyze all the great YouTubers and I want to see like, what is it? What is the sauce? What is the sauce? And so if you subscribe to this channel, essentially that's what you're subscribing to. And it's not like you got homework or anything. I mean, shit, just subscribe. All right. I just wanted to say that because I didn't want there being any confusion on what the channel is about. Here in a couple of, probably after, I'm going to drop my first test. Because I've actually been working, kind of been pre-staging these, so I have a backlog. But nothing that I'm doing is older than, a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm going to post one of my first tests because you have to let it, I have to let it run for a little bit. Oh, and I also won't be divulging any names of the channels. If somebody wants a specific niche, then I'll tell them, and I don't want it, and it's successful or whatever. Let's see if there's a way I can give it to you. I mean, I'd just give it to you if you wanted. If there's a way to transfer channels, I'll have to look into that. But I'm not going to divulge any of the names so that, one, if I can give it to somebody, then they get it. And also, two, I don't want to corrupt any of the data. I don't want people going from this channel to that channel. But I mean, after everything is solidified and if I've transferred the channel, then I'll tell them. Then obviously I'll shout out the channel. I don't mind. I want to help other people, other new YouTubers out. So if I can. But yeah. So subscribe, and it's going to be an adventure. It's not going to be flawless. It's not going to be the cleanest edits. That's not the point. I'll put my first video up over here, and I'll put the second one right here. Hopefully I can do that. Got to figure it out. All right. Well, yeah, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. I just wanted authenticity on this video, and I think authenticity is going to be valuable. So, hopefully, it's valuable.